Okay, in this video, we wanted to talk about leads for appliance repair. It's a common question that comes up a lot, the best lead generation option for appliance repair companies. So I wanted to do a quick video, just go over the best lead sources that will bring in the higher quality jobs and make it more profitable for you. So we're going to talk about free leads, easiest one to get started if you're a smaller company or even a bigger company. Free leads are always good. Paid leads, that option, and of course the best leads that make the most money. We'll get into that. So first option, free leads. Again, big companies or small companies, you want to make sure you're actively on those directories and you max out your profile on those as well. So these change over time. Some new ones pop up, ones go out of business, but just Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisors, and again, they change their names and get bought out, but it's all the common directories on there. You want to make sure you have pictures, you have contact information, you filled out everything, respond to your reviews, get more reviews, go with the premium or pre-screened or anything like that, a pre-approved, something like that if they have an upgrade. These are good options. A lot of them have free options that you could really max out your profile and get a lot of different things on there. Google Maps, again, changes its name constantly with Google My Business or Google this or Google that. It's the listing on Google Maps, whatever they're currently calling it today. Make sure you're on there. It makes it to where you can collect reviews. So when people type into Google, they look up your company name, they want to see something there. They'll see you on the map, they'll see your reviews. You can collect Google reviews from customers. This is critical. So many people before hiring an appliance repair company, these leads that come in, they'll Google your company name right before they call you, or if they called you, they'll Google your name to make sure they want to hire you, double check everything. Also, social media, another free, easy one, just Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the current one is. You can post some things on there, see if you get anything. If you don't, you don't have to keep putting more effort. If you are getting more things from being active on these groups and posting or posting inside of groups. Also, Nextdoor is a common one. Just any local neighborhoods. I mean, don't go crazy and spam, but you could answer people's questions or make your own Facebook page or something like that. Even a YouTube channel if you're able to record. Just being active on social media can get you a lot more free leads than you realize, and it just only takes your time. So that's a good option. So the next one is paid leads. Now I'm going to specifically talk about buying leads from lead sellers. So there's some pros and cons to this. Some of the pros, it's low budget friendly. Some of them will let you put in $100 or $500. You prepay, this is how many leads I want. It's always the same cost per lead, unless they change their prices technically, but it's $40 per lead, $50 per lead, sometimes cheaper. You get guaranteed leads. The cons with this is look this up online. Don't take our word for it. Just Google it, go on Reddit, go on different forums with other appliance repair owners talking about buying leads, whether or not it's good. Typically, the lead quality is low. They're just not the best quality. They're price shopping, kind of tire kickers. They're not really ready to buy. They call a bunch of companies. They don't end up fixing it, or they do it themselves. They just want free information. Major issue with lead qualities on these. Other thing, the leads are not pre-qualified. They have no idea who you are. Whether you're contacting them or their live transfers, they're going into the call completely blind. So there's no trust built up. They have no idea who your company is. Because of that, a lot of times you have to lower your prices to get the jobs or do a free estimate, which nobody does. They want a free one over the phone, or they want you to waive your trip charge or diagnostic fee, something like that. They go with the lowest one. And a lot of these lead sellers, they have the websites where someone fills out all the information to get a quote on appliance repair. And some of these companies, they sell the leads to multiple companies. So if you're talking to them, you're the 10th appliance repair company they've talked to that day, which is a bad experience for everyone. Some of them have long-term contracts. You have to do 6 months or a year. Actually a con is this. It's the same cost per lead forever, or even if they raise their prices. So if you pay $40 per lead, you always pay $40 per lead. You can't get that number any lower. You can't optimize it and change things. You're always just going to pay $40 for every single lead forever. So that's not always the best option. It's just usually lead quality. There's no trust built up. It is really not the best. I mean, some people have had good luck with it, but we don't really recommend it. So the best lead options would be Google search. Now, there's two different things. There's the Google guaranteed leads, also called local services ads. That one's just your listing is up at the top and you pay per call. Those have very mixed quality. Again, they're not clicking on your website, they just dialed, and you only pay Google per phone call you receive. So again, there's not the trust build up on the website, and you have no idea what they searched in Google or if they're high quality leads. The ones we're talking about specifically that bring in a lot higher quality leads and a lot more profitable, this is Google search. The ads, they're at the top, they click and go to a website. So with Google search ads for appliance repair companies, we found this is the best lead generation option for appliance repair because the lead quality is much higher. You can choose what keywords you show for at the top. The leads are pre-qualified, meaning they went on google.com, they typed in, let's say, appliance repair company near me, they saw your ad at the top, they clicked on the ad, they read through your website, and they contacted you through a form or they called you. So they're already pre-qualified. They know who they're calling. They like the company. They're pre-qualified. They read your reviews. They saw your website and decided to contact you. They're pretty much ready to go. You just need to be available. There's short-term contracts if you hire someone, or if technically if you do it yourself, you could turn them on and off with ad agencies for lead generation for appliance repair. It's usually short-term, a month, 2 months, 3 months, something like that. It's not a year, and they're exclusive direct leads. They come straight to you. They're from your website. They clicked on your ad, went to your website, and contacted you. It's not a list that you bought. It's not live transfers. It's not junk leads that nobody else wanted, so they sold them to you. They went straight to you from google.com. So these are great leads. They're direct. So you can get leads for a lower cost over time, and you can get referrals because people know your website. They can save it. They could forward it to a friend. After you do their job, they can just tell the friend to go to yourwebsite.com. They see you on Google. When you buy the leads, it's not the same as them going to your website and you collecting their information. You can email them later for a referral program or to try to get a review online. They're your leads. They came to you, which over time can be a much, much lower cost per lead. You're not stuck at $40 or $50 per lead. If you get leads for $10 or $20 on Google, because you optimize it over time, you get lower cost per leads for your appliance repair company. It's a much better thing. You're not locked into a cost per lead. You can get unlimited leads for whatever your budget is if you pick the right keywords. So if you're finding this content useful, go ahead and like and subscribe to get more great content like this. Or if you decided you don't really want to learn how to do this yourself anymore, click on the description link below. We'll run everything for you. We'll even do a free audit, free consultation, so you can see exactly what we would do if we took over management of your account. That way you can focus on running your business rather than learning how to run ads all day. Speaking of keywords, you also get to pick them, which is this is the only source that you get to be that strict on your keywords. So if you want more of the higher profitable ones, you could show at the top of Google as an ad for Viking appliance repair near me, or Thermador, or Sub-Zero. If there's particular brands you don't want to work on, or if there's microwaves you don't want to work on, you can block any search that contains microwaves. So this is the only lead source. You can say, I want more of these leads and I don't want any of these leads. You can pull all those levers. It's all on the dashboard. What keywords you want to show for, what keywords you don't want to show for. You can track the calls, track all the forms that are coming through, and over time optimize to make sure that not only you're getting a lot of leads, they're high quality leads, they're turning into jobs, and they're turning into very profitable jobs. So Google search by far is the best lead generation source for appliance repair companies. So some of the cons on this, it's not perfect. It takes a larger budget to get started. You're paying per click. It can be a high cost per click depending on your area. It's very complicated to run it yourself. You'd have to go through a lot of training, and learn it inside and out. Google reps talking to them directly, they just try to get you to spend a lot of money and they don't really care if you succeed or not. So I wouldn't recommend calling the 800 number and having Google walk you through how to set up Google. Also, it gets better over time, and listed that as a con because there's kind of a pro and a con because it takes a little while. You start getting leads right away and phone calls, but you'll block keywords or you'll add more budget to different keywords. You adjust it over time. So some people, they need things instantly, whereas if you run Google ads for weeks and months, it gets better and better and better over time, but you have to be in that long-term game to make it work and make the leads better. On average, the leads are anywhere from $15 to $45 depending on your area's competition. Again, you can find keywords that are much cheaper that turn into profitable jobs and get a very low cost per lead, and you can block out keywords that are too expensive and the leads cost too much. So you're not set to a cost per lead. You can get unlimited leads for your budget as you optimize it over time. One other con, it does need a website or a landing page. The ad has to be able to go somewhere after you click on it. So if you're brand new, you don't have any website, anything like that, that is going to hold you back. You need a website to get started with it. But any company that manages ads, they can build you a landing page. We do that for our clients. We can use the actual website or build a new landing page if you don't have one. So there are some options around that, but Google search is the best by far for long-term profits. It has so many more adjustments to what you can do and make it more profitable, block keywords or focus on specific keywords or every other lead source. It just brings you everything and anything related to appliance repair, where you get leads outside your area or you get people that are price shopping and want a free quote. With Google, you can block all that out and get the highest quality leads for your appliance repair company by far. For example, when we build out appliance repair lead generation campaigns for our clients, we do a much more advanced build out to where you can pick all your different keywords, block out the brands, focused on the premium ones, focus on whatever is bringing in more profitable jobs and not just wasting your time. So we adjust all this, we build it out, block brands or focus on specific brands, add more premium, focus on your specific area. We do a much more advanced build out to make sure it's profitable long term. And with Google search ads, you can do this. It's the only system that allows this much control and customization. So now you know some great options for leads for appliance repair companies. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below, or you can click on our link to go to our website, learn more about our services. We can manage these ads for you.